Hello believers, in this video we are going to know how to get free 106 OVR easily in just 5 minutes. This trick will expire soon, so I will suggest everyone to not miss this great opportunity. Furthermore, we are also going through all these topics. First, TOTY event all players review. Second, best way to collect 1000 TOTY Shard tokens. 3. How to get 106 OVR players in just 5 minutes. So, believers, as always, today's video is also going to be very informative, and make sure you have subscribed to the channel, plus turned on the notification bell icon, so that you will never miss any outstanding contents just like this. Now, let's move to point number 1, TOTY event, all players review. So, before taking any players in your squad, it's always important that you know well whether the players are going to be relevant for a long time, like 3 to 4 months or not, because as a F2P user, it's really hard to constantly change players in the existing position where you have a good player. As always, to check relevance of the players, I'm going to consider 3 factors, but this time I have added one more thing, which is definitely going to help a lot to choose the correct player. The factors are: first is the cost of shard tokens of the player. Second is it worth to use Mascherano on that player? And lastly, can the player be used in your squad for the long period of time? So, with these factors, I am going to judge the players and to check the performance. As always, I have one of the most experienced H2H players in today's video, and he is not other than top 250 Grinder Mope. So, to appreciate him, make sure to spam his name in the comment. Now, this is just the first week of the TOTY event, and bros, recently only the nominee A players and few TOTY icons are released. So let's discuss those players. First, I am going with the nominee A. In the nominee, you can only see a maximum 105 OVR players. First, we have Lamine Yamal. Yamal is decent stats-wise, but still he has lots of cons, which are stamina, weak foot, and the physical. So, I will not recommend Yamal. Next, we have Haaland. I will also not recommend you Haaland, as I do have Ballon d'Or Haaland, and I know the gameplay of Haaland. Also, I even have tested this TOTY Haaland, and I didn't feel he is good. Next, we have Van Dijk. He is expected to be reliable until next August. Good speed, awesome physical, height, and everything is good on him. I will definitely recommend him, as the cost is also decent. Next, we have Valverde. His stats are decent, but I think shooting is a bit bad, and even gameplay-wise, he is not too good. Even being a center midfielder, he lacks playmaker traits, so I will not recommend him. Next, we have Nico. He is expected to be reliable until June. He has a very smooth card like his previous Euro card. I will definitely recommend, but always remember that if you care about 110 plus OVR, there is no point in choosing 104 OVR players. If you are fine with 110, then definitely that's fine to keep some 104 OVR players. Next, we have Rudiger. He is always expected to be reliable till May. He is one of the most aggressive cards in the game to run everywhere and destroy attackers. You can say just like Sigma boys. Ha 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 ha. Next, we have players like DeMarco, Martinez. I will ignore both of them. Next, we have Kobel. I think I will not suggest anyone to exchange Kobel, because even if you try out a 3K gems pack, he is easily packable. He is reliable, and I will expect him to be good till July. Also, he can be in the top 5 best GK. So, I will definitely recommend you guys, if you want to try a 3K gems pack, and try to get through it. Anyway, bros, rest of other players here, I will ignore all of them, and especially to get players like 103 to 104, try 3K gems pack as much as you can. You might get them. Now, moving to the TOTY icons. This week, EA only released 6 icon cards. I will not recommend Ronaldinho because he is too costly. Definitely stat-wise, he is great, but still, after that much cost, which is 1000 shard, getting weak foot players has no point in my opinion. Next, we have Rivaldo. I have tested him, but I am not sure why, but I felt Rivaldo is quite slow. I am not sure if this scouting camp has gameplay bugs, but players were slow. Also, Rivaldo has 4-star weak feet. Wasting 1000 shards for 106 doesn't make sense, and he is not even meta. Next, we have Makelele. I am expecting him to be reliable until July. He is one of the best holding midfielders in the game with great positioning, intercept opponents, and pass the ball at perfect time. Plus, he is quite cheap, so, yeah, I will definitely recommend you, but make sure you play CDM formation, since he can be best in the CDM formation. Next, we have Thuram, and no doubt he is one of the best CB who can chase everyone giving pressure to the opponent. Look at this defending and physical stats, bro. Anyway, he is definitely going to be reliable till June, and his cost is only 750, which is decent. I will suggest you wait for the upcoming week if you want the center back with your own requirements. Next, we have Beckham. Literally, bro, Beckham is freaking expensive. Can you believe 1,000 tokens for a midfielder? Definitely stats-wise, he is good, but token-wise, he is definitely not worthy. Next we have Desailly, which costs 300 tokens. I will say he is worthy as per cost, and even his stats are just amazing along with good traits. Now, these were my thoughts, and many of the players were tested by Moat Bro, and he sent me a list of up to when these players will be relevant to use. Maybe you might not be satisfied with some players, and I will definitely appreciate your feedback. Make sure to drop it in the comment section. And another suggestion I will give to you guys is for now you should wait, because in upcoming days a lot of new players are coming to the game. And also, when the event becomes more old, the cost of shards gets a bit cheap, so wait for another week. As per the leaks, these are some of the players who are coming in the shards, and I am pretty excited for all these players. We will talk more about these players in tomorrow's video. Now, let's move to point number 2. Best way to collect 1,000 TOTY Shard tokens. So bros, recently the EA has changed the amount of shards that each and every OVR player gives. Since they reduced it a lot, shard tokens are quite hard to collect. Literally just looking at these players like 100 to 102 gives only 10 shards, and this is literally too few shards. Anyway, we have a lot of packs in the store section, and among many of the packs, recently tradable packs are literally nerfed badly, and it's too hard to get higher pull. We have a lot of pack openers, bros, and you can see here, most people get 97 to 98, so it's fine you avoid tradable packs for now. Try tradable, but I will recommend to try sometime in a jick-jack way. We have still 43 days remaining to end TOTY event, and bros, in next 43 days if you don't even 0 gems then, in 43 days it's possible to collect more than 150,000 gems because there are a lot of place to grind. We will even get a lot of login rewards and so on. So with around 150,000 gems, you can open 3,000 gems packs for more than 43 times. But I know it's going to be hard for you to collect 3,000 gems daily, because right now there are not many sections from which you can grind a lot of gems. In Winter Wonders, even this reward section was too good, and now this section will also expire. So, yeah, if you even collect 3,000 gems in 2 days, then it's going to help you to collect around 3,000 gems pack in remaining 43 days. So yeah, even if you pack 101 all the time then, in 22 tries 220 tokens is sure. But it's not like that you will get 101 always. Out of 22 tires you can definitely collect 300 to 500 shards, which depends on luck. And also bros, the thing is, by trying 3,000 gems pack for 22 tries, you will only waste 66,000 gems. You will still have around 60,000 gems because in 43 days it's possible to collect around 140,000 gems, which I already said. Now, from that 60,000 remaining gems, you can open packs like 2.5k gems, and from this 2.5k gems only by wasting around 50,000 gems yesterday, I managed to collect all these players, which is easily giving me around 350 tokens. Now, 200 tokens you can easily grind from event itself. So yeah, 1,000 tokens is possible to collect for the F2P. But what I will suggest you guys is, if you really want to get a lot of 107 OVR players then, my suggestion will be, keep collecting fodders and claim player but with the combo techniques. For example, we have Make Lily, which costs only 300 tokens. Now, if you collect 200 to 250 shards, then you can buy the remaining 50 to 100 shards from the coins. This is going to be quite easy. Now, I will not recommend you to use this trick randomly. If you want to know what's the strategy then, kindly go to my second channel Believers Hub, which is dedicated for you all guys, and that's home of you guys. So, check that video and use the combo strategy. I am also following that technique, and I am trying to reach above 110 OVR in this TOTY event. We have a lot more sections from where we can grind TOTY players, like from the TOTY event itself. From these exchange packs, a lot of challenges will come into the game. So, 1,000 is possible to collect quite easily. Now, let's move to point number 3. How to get 106 OVR players in just 5 minutes. You all know well that just a few hours are remaining, and after that, the Winter Wonders event is going to expire, along with a Thunderstruck event, which will also get locked. So, you can get a lot of 105 OVR players if you use these strategies. First, let's talk about the Thunderstruck. If you go to the Thunderstruck then, from tomorrow you can't grind the main chapter as it will get locked, and in the live Thunder Clash, also you can't claim any OVR players given here. So bros, I will recommend you guys to claim 105 OVR players if you want, literally compared to the TOTY event. The cost for these 105 OVR players here is a lot cheaper, plus they have chances to get their OVR upgrade. Now, you might ask me how to collect enough tokens in just 1 day, right? So, I am pretty sure if you haven't wasted your tokens in any packs then, Surely many of you already have 100 plus tokens because EA gave us 100 tokens as compensation and 100 more tokens is collectible in my opinion. If you check your inventory, you probably might have some Thunderstruck, and if you don't even have a Thunderstruck then, you can waste some gems on a Thunderstruck pack. After that, come to this exchange and try to claim some tokens. At the moment I do have 205 tokens. If I try to claim Gerard or any of these players then, I am not sure if these players will even get OVR upgrade or not, but still. If you want to try the method I am going to say. I will take the example of the 104 OVR players. So let's go to 104 OVR, and here you can see we can easily get 106 OVR in just forking 300 tokens. I am definitely claiming this guy, because at the moment there is no guy who will come on much cheaper than this. You can see he is 106 OVR, cost is too cheap, weak foot is also 5, skill move is 5, and except physical, everything is balanced. What else do you need, LOL? Let's calculate. I have 205 tokens and need 95 tokens, right? So, simply go to this 98 rating exchange and from there go to market. You can get 98 rating players. 98 rating players are the players which cost minimum for purchasing shards. So, to collect 95 shards, I need 10 times 98 rating players and it will cost 250 million coins. Literally, you are getting 106 in just 250. Right now, you are not even getting 105 on under 1 billion. So claim this player, I am doing it later on. Now, same tips is applicable for the Winter Wonders. Seriously bro, the value of TOTY Shards are too costly, and I will recommend you collect some 105 OVR from Winter Wonders, because TOTY 98 are a bit cheaper than the Thunderstruck 98 rating, and it will cost you a bit cheap to exchange shards with tradable players. So believers. I hope the video was helpful, and for more like this, subscribe plus turn on notification bell icon. I will meet you with other amazing contents. Till then, your lovely host Mr. Believer signs out.